Hi there, this is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Aquarius. Hello, fellow Aquarius. This is going to be, just a regular reading. I don't know, I lost my train of thought. That might be relevant, but I am going to be using the past life oracle cards, and then kind of feel out past lifey and current lifey energy, okay? So this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, as well as the cross watcher of the Aquarius. First card is Scribe or Writer. A lot of you guys might resonate with the energy of writing. Maybe some of you are actual writers. You love writing stories, poems, songs. This can also be, you know, being really big into journaling for some of you as well. Sorry, I think my eyelash is flapping up on the corner. It's the end of the day for me, hunty. So there's this pen to paper type of an energy. This is you or your counterpart. There is this sense of, there's something about sealing the deal. And there's something very permanent, yes, about putting that paper and pen down onto each other. It's something permanent. It seals the deal. There is this sense here of some of you guys signing contracts, writing things down, signing your name, right? Your signature, your John Hancock, as they call it. But there's that writer energy. Ooh, mother. So there's a very strong mother energy coming through. Some of you, this is, there's a feminine that has passed that is surrounding some of you. Grandmother energy, mother, aunt, somebody of that sort. Very, very loving. Someone here was very specifically to spending time with young children. There's this bond or connection here. This could have been like the mother, even if it was not the mother. There's something here about always being connected in past lives. And there's also something here about the writing. You may have kept the handwritten letters or envelopes or notes, cards and such from this feminine energy if they had passed. There is a sense also here of a very strong matriarch energy. It's as if you're a feminine, okay, then this is, I'm sorry, you see how I'm like having really hard time articulating my words. I feel like it's so weird. It's like Mercury went into retro, and it hasn't, obviously, but there's something with our speech that's happening to a lot of us. I know I've seen other people talk about it as well. So bear with me, please. There's this sense of passing on the torch, passing the crown to the next matriarch in the lineage, the chosen one, which for many of you is you. Health. Health is a really big concern right now for some. Body, mind, soul. This person here, this mother energy, this matriarch energy may have passed due to some kind of a health issue. Maybe some kind of disease that they had, you know, heart disease, cancer, stroke, you know, something of the sort. They lost their battle here, possibly to an illness. There could also be a feminine energy that is assisting someone in healing. They're a healer. And maybe not necessarily your traditional doctor or nurse. In fact, I'm almost guaranteeing you it's not that. This would be a healer, like a witch. This would be someone who does, you know, that type of energy work or energy healing. See, spirituality and religion. So this would definitely be a spiritual healer. Medicine man, medicine woman, that kind of a vibe. Spirituality and religion, this person here is cracking open. There is this, you know, what happens is once we start to crack open, we no longer are religious, right? We say we are spiritual because now it just sort of all makes sense. It's like, you know, that one song is sung in different tunes, right? And you're going, oh my God, it's just all the same song, just in different tunes. And it's like, yes. So there's a sense here of being more spiritual versus religious. This candle being lit feels really relevant for some of you as well. There's a feeling of leaving the candlelight on so that someone never feels alone or lost. They always can find their way back home. You know, back in those days where there was no electricity and there was only candlelight, you know, imagine if you were waiting for someone to come back home, you wouldn't want to blow out that last candle. So there's a sense, there's also a candle here in the scribe or writer card as well, as you can see. So there's a sense of keeping the candle on. Now, the other thing with this is candle magic too. Some of you might really love your candles. Some of you might find that you feel a lot of peace or you do a lot of magic and manifestations with candles. You light candles a lot. You work with candles, candle magic, candle work, okay? All right, here we go. First card, Two of Swords. There's something being hidden it's for protection. Two of Swords can also be a card of indecision, being blind to something, but it feels that something is hidden here for protection. Queen of Swords. See, that's protection. It's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, no doubt, but it's protection as well. Queen of Swords has that energy of like she'll fight to protect. Very, you know, mama bear kind of a vibe. This is that matriarch energy we felt earlier. So the Queen of Swords energy would be someone who is that matriarch energy is coming in hot. They're protecting. Page of Wands, younger fire sign, right? But the Page of Wands can be this new thing that's coming. Someone has to make a move. Three of Swords. Someone had to choose. There was something in love. Someone chose something and it ended up not going the way they thought it was going to go. They chose wrong. Two of Wands. See, they chose wrong. But did they choose something because it was meant to be wrong? See, that's the other thing too. And then here we have Kang Dang-a-lang, as I call him. King of Wands. You know what this can also be too, right? Which is probably the most obvious to me, is that after somebody goes through some fuckery and some heartbreak and some shit, they now transform from becoming a page to a king. And how would that happen? Well, basically by their knees hitting the ground, and because of the fact that they would fall apart, right? They would descend in order to be able to ascend. So there would be this cracking open like this, right? Three of Swords, the crack is how the light gets in. They crack the fuck open. They start to awaken because of some shit that they've been through. So you see how things are meant to be sometimes? Well, they chose wrong, sure, but maybe they chose wrong because it was on purpose. But also, did they choose wrong because they just failed a test, because they weren't using discernment and they didn't practice what they learned? Yeah, it could be that too. It could be so many different things, right? But this one is someone turns into, they go from a page to a king. So this is boy who becomes king. And then here we have the Queen of Wands, so matching that energy. Your move next. This is two people keeping up with the other. It's counterparts, basically. But this is boy who becomes king. A masculine here goes through an awakening. Ooh. Told you there was a choice in love. The Lovers. Lovers is Gemini, but it also is a decision and a choice in love. Lovers here can also indicate magnetic attraction as well. Lovers here also feels like two old ancient souls. This is not their first rodeo. You see that angel above as well in the sun? It's that like angel that's guiding them together. Again, it really does feel like it's this matriarch energy. The grandmas, the mother energy, whoever's passed, they are the divine feminines, right? They're the original, they're the OGs. And then they've sort of been kind of, they've passed. And so now they're passing on the torch. Passing on the torch. Ooh, Seven of Wands. Someone here is fighting. Fighting, blocking something out, defensive. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is secret admirer. It's having a crush. It's wanting someone, but being afraid. This Knight of Cups energy here feels like somebody who could be a younger water sign, but it also feels like someone who... someone who wants to offer something, but they're afraid of rejection. Maybe it's because the Queen of Swords is going to reject them. And also this is protection again, remember? So protecting from anyone who is not worthy. They won't even let them in. So anytime you have rejections, okay, remember that's protection. Rejection is God's protection, as they say. Four of Cups. Someone in the past here didn't accept something. They didn't want to take it. They didn't want to partake in it. They rejected it and later regretted it. Seven of Pentacles, waiting. And then the Four of Wands, new beginnings. Waiting for a new start, waiting for a way in. That's if for some of them they have to come back in. There's an apology that would need to happen here though, but this is also starting fresh, starting new. This could be with a brand new person. Someone here has been waiting. They've put in all this hard work, now they're waiting. I've put in all this hard work and I'm waiting. That's that energy, that's what it feels like. Four of Swords here. Resting, retreating, alignment. This is healing. Someone here surrenders, though, is what it is. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into your extended, actually. If you want to rent the extended, click on that upside down triangle below. It's going to take you to the description page on my website, on YouTube, and there's going to be a link that you can click. It'll take you to my website, saltwaterhealstarot.com. This is going to be in the Zodiac Intimate Extendeds, because we are going to use some intimate cards here in the extended. And also there's a link in there for my Patreon account, and I do erotic tarot readings there as well as some bonus ones. I've been doing some twin flame message readings there as well. So that speech thing is a motherfucker. I have a Gemini rising, but I'm telling you, it's the way that I feel discombobulated and having a hard time articulating my words. It has that feeling of like when Mercury goes retro sometimes. But anyways, so I want to thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi, and do not be duped. I do not have multiple accounts on Instagram or TikTok. I have one each. I would never solicit you. I would never reach out to you. I would never message you and ask if you want a session or a reading. Those are frauds, okay? So do not get duped. Don't send nobody no motherfucking money. Unfollow them if you follow those people, and also do not... don't engage with them in the DMs, okay? And if you ever have any doubt of if it's my actual account, xi_missy_xi, that link below is going to have all of my direct links to my social media accounts, okay? All right, I'll see you guys in the extended. Love you.